Love fire. I thought the video was cool, man.
I thought it was chill, something chill. I'm gonna say you already know what I feel like I'm gonna say. I know they can't do that again.
What?
Just the scenery.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like they need to transition from that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a thing to where that is how I guess maybe whatever songs that they have currently been doing that we have heard are going on the album, I can understand that. But I would like to see them transition out of this white room. Like I feel like it's kind of, and it almost seems like it's making them to me seem closed in, like almost like they can't do anything. Not can't do anything else, but just like
they just have a set. We're trying to go and stay with this. Like,
yeah, but it's making me mentally put them in a box that I know they probably don't belong in. I feel like it's like making me think that this might be all they're capable of doing, at least with that. Like I'm not taking.
They can't do this again. It's like, no, we're gonna do it again.
It's like we're gonna do it as many times as we want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like it's kind of just making me, at least with the scenery. That's the only thing. Like I love the songs. I feel like the songs are kind of just, they transition well into each other. They sound good, vocally. I want to know who the featured artist was though. I'm sorry that we don't know who the members. I'm thinking that maybe it was the guy in the middle. The majority of the time singing. But I don't know. I guess Sprite was on the track, but we don't know who that was. Yeah, we still kind of just new on the members now with Psychic Fever, but I overall I like the song, bro. I like the tempo of these songs. I kind of like that they all kind of put you in this mood of just like old boyish groups.
I want to say the song that I can kind of relate it to. That's like an old song. It's like at night I think of you. I feel like that gives me these vibes every time I hear these songs. Like every time I hear Psychic Fever, like I just get this old like doom, 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 doom.
I feel like I get more like
like you gonna get what I say you gonna get.
Like upbeat, like B5 with some club behind it. You feel me? Like
I mean, I get that too.
Or just like what was the group on Mario?
His own group. Like,
what was their group? Did they have a whole group?
What was the group that you just said?
B5.
Wasn't his B2K or something?
I think it was B2K.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it wrong. There's too many B's in here.
It just gives me that with a more like not polished, but just more like a updated feel for it, which I like because I feel like we don't get this type of stuff no more. But like I said, I would like to see them hop out of the scenery. I feel like to do it again.
And I feel like it seemed like they were at first because it was like the scenery was changing like to where they looked like they were dancing somewhere else or they were somewhere else as far as like singing. But I think what also kind of messed me up with this video that I wish they would have did, I feel like it wasn't a significant like beat change to where it was like you can hear like the beat kind of change a little bit, but I feel like the more other psychic fevers that we've done, I feel like there was like a bigger difference like in the beat as far as like when there was like a significant like beat change as far as like I just felt like this one was like very consistent to where I couldn't tell like if it was changing or not. Like granted you can hear a beat behind it like, and like just the way it's going, but I'm saying like I feel like the other songs had like significant changes in it like, to where you can kind of like okay, we're at this part now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one I actually like the most. I feel like the last one that we did was probably one of my favorites.
I feel like it was probably the first one for me that we did as far as second.
I can't even remember the first one, you feel me?
I can't either, but I know I liked it.
Yeah, but either way, man, I feel like, in the I guess where they're going, I like it. I just don't like the consistency of the same type of scenery. I feel like it's getting a little repetitive. And it's just you always want to see what these groups are capable of with different things and different aspects. And they might not have, the necessary traction or speed to be able to do that, which I can understand. I'm not taking anything away from them or what they do with these videos already anyway, because I know regardless it's still a lot. So you always got to give hats off. But I would like to see something different.
I think even if you were going to keep continuously doing that, like possibly like could you make it like different like inside the box, like inside like the like where they are, like somehow like switch it up to where things what I think move differently or something like that, or like like
the stage just floats
or like that too, or just like I said, sometimes might have an object in there. Like, I'm not saying like just like still that's kind of like simple, but at the same time, like I said, like how of course this isn't K-pop, this is more Japanese, but at the same time it's like still like how people get creative with certain things, just like you can keep doing the same thing within the same thing, but at the same time you can make it different. Like,
yeah, but I feel like that too. I feel like if they kind of just threw a spin on it, kind of just to change it up would be. I don't want to say I would be looking forward to it, but it would have been nice to at least see it in this video to transition into something different.
Yeah.
But you're so used to kind of just seeing music videos for music videos, like even if it's them just outside in a great setting, kind of just like doing this. Like I would rather see that. But shouts out to them. I actually still like the song. But help us with the artist, the featured artist. We don't know who that was, but.
And I also do wish I would have heard more. Like, and granted, it doesn't always have to be rapping in the video, but at the same time, I do wish there would have been like a little solo part, like in there, just even if it was a quick couple bars, like like whatever. Like
my thing is, I'm trying to think like what would be
the reason for that?
No, what would be the way if like say if I was in their position, what would I do to to change it up? Like if we had kind of like a set theme, which I feel like they do, what would I do to change it up? I couldn't think of it necessarily on the spot, but I feel like I could come up with something.
Yeah, I feel like I could too.
Like just to kind of like change the song up, change the scenery up. I feel like it's once you take some time, put some thought into it. But overall, man, it's still a good song. Still liked it. Still upbeat. Liked it more so for, like I said, what I feel like we don't get anymore as far as these boy groups.
I feel like it's more so like old school too. Like kind of like you get like an old school feeling with
something
it.
like you could kind of like play it like skate land.
Exactly.
Like you go skating to this or something. Yeah. So. With that being said, you guys got more Psychic Fever. If you guys even got different types of songs or anything else, songs with different sceneries, let us know in the comments, man. Of course, we're going to always try to get with them because they are something different as opposed to what we're used to doing. But I feel like, with that being said, we're actually going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thanks again for all the requests.
Definitely. Guys, if you made it this far, I was going to pick a lyric. I was going to say 180 degrees or something like that. 'Cause I know he said that at one point. Like,
trash.
Your mama's trash.
If you made it this far, leave 180 degrees. I don't know.
All the days of the week.
Huh? That's what he was saying.
I mean, he's saying Monday through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and hump days. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything.
If you made it this far, I was gonna say maybe just use Monday through Sunday because we don't have anything.
Monday through Sunday, that's the best you got.
It was supposed to any better.
If you made it this far, I was gonna say we were Sprite, but if he was in the video, then we just looked up.
Just leave Monday through Sunday. Who cares? Like. She made it this far, leave Monday through Sunday. So that's not even what they said.
But guys, we're gonna go ahead and get her out of here as usual, guys. Thank you for asking questions.
Try to get better with that.
I was looking at the lyrics and trying to, come up with stuff, but I was like, yeah.
He was looking at the lyrics and that's what you came up with.
But they kept saying something else too. They kept saying mirror, or something like that. Like it was like ME something. I don't know. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and get her out of here, guys. Once again, my name is Kogan.
It's your boy Kaden.
And that's SkulkPack Reacts.
So, nigga, you know what to say. You can't dance, you know?